matter? To put the blondes back in their place?
I'll bet Ultraman wishes she were queen.
She wouldn't last very long.
Why not?
It's not a good time to be blonde.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week I checked out Superstar AD, and this 2000 movie was directed by John Michael McCarthy and stars Gina Valor, Michelle Carr, and Rita D'Alberta, among others of course. The story of this movie is that after some type of nuclear war, all men have kind of reverted to cavemen and just leaving the women there to, run the world. And they have kind of form these different gangs based on their hair color. So they have a gang for the brunettes, gang for the redheads, and gang for the blondes as well. I think they even say the blondes are supposed to be near extinction, but there seems to be quite a few blondes in it anyways. And so it's about them just kind of, living in the apocalypse. All of them are looking for film reels. They all want to be kind of starlets themselves. So they're looking kind of for like burlesque film reels of ladies for whatever reason. And what else? Oh, there's also no more clothes, so they just have to wear their underwear, and they're not making new clothes, so they're stuck that way. And yeah, what will happen with this movie? Well, for that you gotta watch this movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. Well, with this one, it is a trauma movie, so you do have to kind of temper your expectations. I haven't seen all the trauma movies out there, but there are a few that I do like the Toxic Avengers and a few of those. But, of course, there's other ones that are just, almost unwatchable. This one, though, I would say that this one is watchable. I thought it was really kind of fun and interesting. It has this feeling of, I don't know, that they're just trying to make it as crazy as they can. It was kind of reminiscent, I think, of like Rocky Horror Picture Show with these women just, walking around in their underwear. And there's even like a few musical performances as well. Like they go to a bar and there's, music performers. And so, yeah, it's just a lot of kind of fun that way. And it's down and dirty like trauma would do it, so you can also kind of expect some nudity and things like that, especially now that clothes don't exist apparently in the future, which is, I don't know, just a ridiculous way of kind of putting that in. And I also enjoyed the fact that they all have these gangs, but it's all based on hair color. I thought that was just lots of fun. However, it is in black and white for the most part. They have a few color scenes here or there. I guess they're trying to be arty. But the black and white quality of it kind of made it hard to tell, who's a redhead, who's a brunette, and who has, black hair. Of course, the blondes kind of stand out as well. So, that was easy enough. So it does cause some confusion that way. But ultimately, you kind of get over it. And so it really just kind of turns out to be a fun movie about these girl gangs looking for films. In addition, the music I thought was really good. They just have this like kind of ambiance of a music score, so that was certainly enjoyable. And then plus the musical numbers themselves, you get to see some dancing and burlesque and stuff, so all of that just kind of adds to the fun factor of this one. So of course, it's a stupid idea, it's silly that way, but you do get into it. I gotta tell you do get into it, especially with the music kind of drawing you in. Nothing is particularly good, of course, but all of it just kind of works together to be an interesting trauma movie. Let's see, what else can I say? Really, it's just a ridiculous movie. Like, absolutely insane and absurd. Like, why would you even make a movie like this? And it just seems like it's not, laid out in the best way either. So it's just kind of like, a standard trauma movie that way. And so it's just so crazy that I get into these movies. Like, I enjoy the weird stuff like this. And so when I pressed play, I didn't really know, what I was getting into. But after the first, 20 minutes, I was hooked. And I was had started late at night. So I was like, oh man, this is going to be a late night. But I stuck with it and just enjoyed the heck out of this thing. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this movie. Well, of course, since it is a trauma movie, it's bad compared to mainstream movies. So if you're looking for something that is, quote unquote good, this is not going to be the movie. If you love that bad stuff, this is going to be a movie for you. I did find, since it is, trauma, they kind of have like a grainy filming technique going on, so it is a little bit grainy. And then what else? The black and white certainly cause problems with the hair colors. And then when they do put it in color, it just seems like it's at random places, and then sometimes it's just like a red tint as well, so everything's just red, and you're just like, why? Like, there's just so many kind of things that I would change going through it, and you certainly, you know, watch those things, and you love it for it, certainly. And so this is not a good movie if you compare it to any mainstream movie, but for, you know, bad movie lovers, this is going to be a real treat. So would I recommend this movie? I would say sure. Like, it's a lot of fun if you like bad movies, and I did enjoy it. With this one, it is on Tubi. I had my location set to the USA, so I'm not sure if that will matter, but that's how I saw it. And yeah, press play if you want. As for a rating, well, I'm going to give it the good bad score of 4.5 because it was really a good bad movie. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.